Hey, welcome back. I'm just doing a weekly challenge with the McLaren VGT at Monza, and it's just a 5-lap race, pretty short and sweet, not a huge payout, but I'm a fan of driving, period. Contact. All right, no clean rates bonus for me. This is just to check off the box and get the tickets for the weekly challenges. I don't know if I'm going to do the Jimny or not. I decided to just drive what I want to drive, when I want to drive, and how I want to drive. Right. And the McLaren VGT is one of my favorite cars. This and the Ferrari. However, the Ferrari's PP was too high for this race, right? So the McLaren fit in there, and I am fine with that. The only thing done to this car, and maybe I'm not telling the whole truth, I don't know, but this just has a high RPM turbo on it. I got 99 problems, but a high RPM turbo ain't one. Trust. So the car is fun to drive because it is super solid, as you can see on the turns. The first lap, like most first laps, is kind of rough, just getting used to the handling. And this isn't the first car I tried. I tried the Porsche VGT, which I have driven multiple times before, but I was struggling to get it around this first turn 1 bus stop chicane. Whereas this McLaren, well, this is the second time around. The first time around, I went off track, just getting the feel of it. And the goal was, even though I went off track and starting at the back, can I make up positions in 5 laps? So this is lap 2, not much further to go. Monza is a fairly long course. It's not as long as Le Mans course, but it's a decent length, and there's some decent straights. So you can see that the car is mad quick on the straights. And again, I hate to use the overused phrase, but it rides on rails. The aero is something else. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, it's pretty straightforward. You know, if you've driven this course or this car before, there's nothing much I can tell you about it. It's just a wild concept car that this is what Sims or video games, however you want to describe it, categorize it, is all about. Just having some wild out there fun doing the things you want to do. opportunity to hit a car, and you can see the Porsche VGT just flying by me. These things have stupid straight line speed. In the game, it has over 1,000 horsepower, and it is stupid quick. I've driven it a bunch of times, but like I said, I struggled to get it around turns on this track for some reason. And the car is just stupid fast. But one of the things I want to point out, if you haven't noticed it already, is some races in GT7, the AI cars will fight with you tooth and nail through the whole course of the race. But for this particular race, and a couple of races are like this also. I can't say it was all VGTs, but once you get past them to a certain point, they kind of back off and leave you alone. Whereas with the GT3 races, they will fight you all the way to the end. I know several races. Look at it. Look how fast that thing is. It's just ridiculous. Like I was saying, with GT3 races, they will fight you to the bitter end. I know I've had some races where I have been leading on the last lap and got pit maneuvered off the course, and just, you know, that's just infuriating, right? So it's really hit or miss, but this is lap 4, and you'll see that I'm in second place, obviously. That at some point they just back off and leave me alone, because otherwise you've seen them just run up and fly by me with no problem whatsoever. So it's kind of like that, you know. It's just kind of a weird dynamic, but whatever. It's a game. You got different bosses at different levels, and yeah, I play on medium. By the way, I don't play on easy. I don't play on difficult. I play on medium. So it's just enough for me. At any rate, thanks for watching. See you next time. Live long and prosper.